In a groundbreaking decision, the South Carolina Supreme Court has upheld a 6-week abortion ban. This ruling marks a major victory for anti-abortion advocates in the state. The ban prohibits abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected, which is usually around 6 weeks. Advocates argue that this ban protects the rights of the unborn and promotes a culture of life. Opponents argue that this ban severely limits a woman's right to choose and poses a threat to reproductive rights. The court's decision highlights the ongoing legal battle over abortion rights in our country. South Carolina joins a handful of states that have implemented similar early abortion bans. This decision will likely have significant implications for abortion laws and legal challenges across the nation. It sets a precedent for other states considering or debating similar abortion restrictions. Pro-choice activists are deeply disappointed, as they believe this ban infringes on women's constitutional rights. Many fear that this ruling could ultimately lead to the overturning of Roe v. Wade, the landmark abortion case. Supporters of the ban argue that it aligns with the growing conservative shift in the Supreme Court. It remains to be seen how this ruling will impact the broader fight for reproductive freedom in America. Democrats and pro-choice advocates have pledged to fight against this law and continue advocating for women's rights. The decision has sparked heated debates and potential legal challenges across the nation. The Supreme Court's decision comes at a time when abortion rights are already under threat on a federal level. The future of reproductive rights in America hangs in the balance. Activists on both sides of the abortion debate are mobilizing to rally support for their respective causes. This decision serves as a stark reminder of the deeply divisive nature of the abortion issue in our society. It also highlights the importance of Supreme Court nominations and their long-lasting effects on policy. For women in South Carolina seeking abortions, this ban represents a significant barrier and loss of autonomy. Proponents of the ban argue that it gives voice and rights to the unborn. Opponents argue that it disregards a woman's bodily autonomy and reproductive choices. The South Carolina Supreme Court's decision will undoubtedly shape future conversations surrounding abortion. States that are considering similar bans may look to this ruling as a template for their own legislation. Abortion remains one of the most contentious and polarizing issues in American politics. The fight for reproductive rights has become an ongoing battle between two deeply entrenched sides. This ruling will undoubtedly intensify the debate and mobilize activists on both sides of the issue. It underscores the importance of legislative and judicial battles in shaping the future of reproductive rights. Many reproductive rights organizations are preparing to challenge this decision in federal courts. Lawmakers will be forced to grapple with the implications of this ruling and its impact on women's health care. The decision also raises questions about the role of the judiciary in shaping social policy in our nation. It is a reminder that the fight for women's autonomy and reproductive rights is far from over. The South Carolina Supreme Court's ruling has created a seismic shift in the abortion debate. The battle for reproductive rights will continue to be fought on multiple fronts, in courts, legislatures, and communities. This decision will have a lasting impact on the lives of women in South Carolina and beyond. The fight for reproductive justice and bodily autonomy remains a critical struggle for women's rights. The outcome of this case will reverberate throughout the nation, forcing us to confront our beliefs and values.